Hi everyone, welcome back to Frugal Watch Box. Today we're diving into a comparison between two affordable dress watches. We've got a watch from Citizen's Q&Q line and a Casio dress watch that I've been proudly wearing for over a year now. They may look a bit different, think of them as cousins with different fashion tastes, but they share the same price bracket under $20, a simple design, a date complication, and sadly, no lume. Yep, if you're checking the time in the dark, these two aren't going to help. First up is the Casio MTP-1175. This watch originally came with a leather strap, but I decided to give it a little upgrade, or frugal makeover, by switching it out for an affordable stainless steel mesh bracelet. I think it's working the look pretty well. Now, on the screen is our contender, the Q&Q A466J, which I snagged for just $13, shipping not included. Talk about a budget find. Let's unbox Citizen's Q&Q A466J and see what $13 can get us. There's a bit of a dent on the box. Looks like it had a rough trip. Fingers crossed the watch inside is still in one piece. Here we go. The watch is safely tucked inside. No manual, but we do get a 12-month warranty card. Fair trade-off, I'd say. Time to reveal the star of the show, the A466J. The full model number is A466J422Y. Yes, it's a mouthful, but hey, the watch itself looks pretty sharp. Time to rescue our watch from its cardboard prison. Let's set it free. Let's peel off the plastic and take a closer look. This one has a pale green dial with hints of gray, paired with a rose gold case and hands. It's like a mini style statement for less than a dinner out. In terms of size, the A466J is a bit larger than the Casio. But don't worry, we'll get to the nitty-gritty details soon. Now let's take a look at the Casio MTP-1175. I've had this watch for more than a year now, and it's been a solid companion. It has a classic white dial with black indices, silver hour and minute hands, and a silver second hand. The case and bezel are probably brass with ion plating and a medium-sized crown, no logo, just keeping it humble. The case itself has a classic curve with mineral glass on top. The indices are black bars from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock, with thin black minute markers in between, and black Arabic numerals for the hour markers. Casio and Quartz logos are hanging out just below the 12 o'clock mark. There's a small date window at 3 o'clock, framed in black to match the indices. And right above the 6 o'clock marker, you'll find the water resist imprint, while Japan movement is printed down at the very bottom. Setting the time? Super easy. First pull for the date. Second pull for the hour and minute. Casio knows we like to keep it simple. For the Casio specs, the case size is about 36 millimeters, not too big, not too small. The lug-to-lug distance is 42.5 millimeters, with a thickness of around 8.7 millimeters and a lug width of 18 millimeters. It weighs approximately 36 grams with the original leather strap. As for the bracelet, yes, it's not the original, but it's doing its best. This stainless steel strap came all the way from China, and while it was cheap, it's been pretty durable for the past 12 months. No logo on the clasp, it's a generic bracelet, but it does give the Casio a little bit of an upscale vibe. It's like putting a tie on your favorite t-shirt. Now let's flip the Casio over and check out the case back. It features imprints of the Casio logo, model and module numbers, a water-resistant rating of 30 meters, and other details. The overall look of this watch leans more towards a field watch, and a water resistance of 50 meters would elevate it even more. Now, let's jump into the Q&Q A466J. The case size here is 39 millimeters, giving it a bit more presence on the wrist. It's 8.9 millimeters thick, with a lug-to-lug distance of 45.6 millimeters, and the lug width is 18 millimeters, so you could swap straps with the Casio if you're feeling adventurous. The watch weighs about 61 grams. It's powered by the Myotica 2315 movement, and it has the same water resistance rating as the Casio, 30 meters. Enough to survive a splash, but let's not take it swimming. The case is probably zinc alloy with rose gold plating, and the indices and sword-shaped hands are also rose gold. The four thin white markers between each hour are a nice touch, too similar to the Casio. The Q&Q logo sits right under the 12 o'clock mark, and the water resist and model number are down at the bottom. The date window is at 3 o'clock, framed in rose gold. It's the little details that count. The sword-shaped hour and minute hands, along with the needle-like second hand, are all polished in rose gold. Setting the time on the Q&Q is just as easy as the Casio. The first pull adjusts the date, while the second pull sets the hour and minute hands. The Q&Q's stainless steel mesh bracelet feels elegant and honestly outshines the Casio's aftermarket bracelet. The weave is more refined, and there's even a bold Q&Q logo on the clasp. It's like it's saying, I might be cheap, but I've got standards. To wrap it all up, here's a quick wrist test. The Casio MTP-1175, with its 36mm case, is perfect for my 6.5-inch wrist. The Q&Q's larger 39mm case makes more of a statement, but it's still within my 40mm max size preference, so no wristwatch puns today. The Casio MTP-1175 and Citizen Q&Q A466J are both incredibly budget-friendly dress watches, priced at around $18 and $13, excluding shipping, respectively. The Casio, with its 36mm case and white dial, has a classic, minimalist look that fits smaller wrists comfortably, and it comes with a genuine leather strap, though I've swapped it for an affordable stainless steel mesh bracelet. In contrast, the Q&Q A466J, with its 39mm rose gold case and unique pale green dial, stands out more and adds a stylish twist. The Q&Q's original mesh bracelet also feels a bit more premium than the Casio's aftermarket strap. So, for under $20, the Casio gives you a versatile, timeless style, while the Q&Q adds a bit of flair for a mere $13, showing that affordable can still be stylish. In summary, both watches are fantastic finds under $20, with enough style to rival pricier models. They both look more expensive than they are, which proves you don't have to break the bank to look sharp. The Casio MTP-1175 gives you a versatile, timeless style, while the Q&Q adds a bit of flair for a mere $13, showing that affordable can still be stylish. And that's it for today's comparison. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. See you again in the next one. Bye for now.